One more thing, you are not getting the complete sense out of the sentence. So then I said, I read the Quran. Huh? So how will you say, Qara'atu al-Qur'ana? Sahi? That is your muta'addi, transitive verb. Okay, brothers and sisters? So these are some of the examples that I gave you. Now I write down one verb, brother, and then we are going to conjugate them. Huh? We are going to conjugate them, inshallah. Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. What is it? Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. Sa'ala al-mudarrisu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, Mudarris asked. Are you with me? Mudarris asked. Can you ask this, our question? Can you ask this verb a question? What will you say? Asked what? Because in order to find out whether the verb is transitive or not, you have to say these things. Huh? What do you have to say? You have to ask. What? Or whom? Okay? So here you say, Mudarris asked. Asked whom? Or ask what? Okay? So then definitely Mudarris is going to ask some individual. Okay? He's not going to ask a chair or a table, but he's going to ask some individual. So then Mudarris, Sa'al al-Mudarrisu, and if I say it was the Hamid who was asked, so what will you say? Sa'al al-Mudarrisu Hamidan. Are you with me? I will write down. Here, Hamidan. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Hamidan. Now instead of Hamidan, which is Maf'ulun bihi, I say in English, the teacher asked him. What did I say? The teacher asked him. So how will I say now? Sa'alahu, mashallah, mashallah. See, Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Are you with me? Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Right. So then I write down here, Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu, and I take this off. Huh? Sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Brothers and sisters, where is the verb? Sa'ala. Wait, what is this who doing here? Maf'ulun bihi mansubun. You cannot separate it. Huh? You cannot say Sa'ala al-mudarrisu who. No. This is a attached pronoun. Are you with me? I cannot say like this separately. It cannot come separate. It has to be attached. Okay? And these are damirun muttasilun. Remember we did in the beginning damirun munfasilun, which is huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna. And then what is the form of the same damir? But instead of marfu, mansub or majroor. What did I say? Mansub or majroor. What is the form? Hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna, ka, kuma, kum, hi, kuma, kunna, ya mutakallim, and na. What are these, brothers and sisters? You must remember. These are damirun muttasilun. They are attached pronoun. When the pronoun is attached to the noun, we get mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. When the pronoun is attached to the preposition, we get jarun wa majrurun. When the pronoun is attached to the zarf, we get zarf and mudaf ilayhi. This is how will you say zarf and mudaf ilayhi. Now if the pronoun is attached to the verb, what do you get? You have maf'ulun bihi, mansub. Okay? When you say kitabuhu, then who is mudaf ilayhi majroor. When you say minhu, minhu is ism majroor because of min. When you say indahu, inda is a zarf and who is mudaf ilayhi majroor. But when you have this who attached to the verb, then you get maf'ulun bihi mansub. And similarly, if you say inna, and then you attach the pronoun, so what is that pronoun? Ismu inna mansub. See, now we know that this same who can be majroor or it can be mansub. If it is inna and akhwatu inna, then it will become ismu inna mansub. If it is attached to the verb, it becomes mansub. So, brothers and sisters, sa'alahu al-mudarrisu. Okay. Now, I want to attach all the 14 pronouns with this verb. If you say sa'alahu al-mudarrisu, what is the meaning, translation? The teacher asked him. Now we start our 14 pronouns. Sa'alahuma al-mudarrisu. What's the translation? The teacher asked two of them. I say sa'alahum al-mudarrisu. The teacher asked them. So what is whom? Maf'ulun bihi. Say, and then sa'alaha al-mudarrisu. The teacher asked her. I say sa'alahuma al-mudarrisu. Now this is for feminine. So teacher asked two, okay. See here, I will write down here, brother. Sa'alahu, sa'alahum, okay. Sa'alaha, are you with me? Sa'alaha, okay. And sa'alahunna. But as I said, we can do 14 pronouns, okay. Let us do the 14 pronouns, one by sa'alahu, sa'alahuma, sa'alahum, sa'alaha, sa'alahuma, sa'alahunna. Teacher asked you, sa'alaka al-mudarrisu. And then two of you, sa'alakuma al-mudarrisu. Teacher asked all of you, sa'alakum al-mudarrisu. Teacher asked a sister who was in front of him, sa'alaki al-mudarrisu. Sa'alakuma al-mudarrisu. Sa'alakumna, sa'alakunna al-mudarrisu. Now comes, teacher asked me. See, here is the verb, brother and sister. What is the verb? You should understand this very well. Sa'ala, this is your verb, and this is your maf'ulun bihi, and I will put here mudarris also, mudarrisu, this is your fa'il. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. So, sa'ala, okay, sa'alahu, sa'alahuma, sa'alaha, sa'alaka, sa'alakum, sa'alaki was fine. when it came to Sa'ala and Ya Mutakallim, and you know what is the habit of Ya Mutakallim? It will give kasra. So if I say like this, Sa'ala, and it will become Sa'ali. Now brother, there is no such a verb. Huh? This is your maf'ulun bihi. How can this be a verb? No way. Okay? Now we got to protect this verb from being destroyed. Now this verb is destroyed. It's ruined. So then, this is what we bring, brother. We say Sa'ala, and then I bring Noon, brother. And then I tell Ya Mutakallim, okay, now you can come and join. Ya Mutakallim says, but I always give kasra. I say, Ya Mutakallim, don't worry. Don't give one kasra, give 10 kasras. But give kasra to the noon. So that the verb stays intact. So what happens now? Sa'alani. Whenever Ya Mutakallim will come, we will bring noon. What is this noon called? Noonu Vikaya. Noon of protection. Noonul Vikaya. Noon of protection. Noonul Vikayati. Noon of protection. Of protection. See, Noonul Vikayati, what kind of a murakkab is this? Noonul Vikayati. Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. So you can give OF in between. Noon of protection. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now, brothers and sisters, Sa'alani al-Mudarrisu. So Mudarrisu is file, and then this is your maf'ulun bihi. Okay? And then Noon is Noonu Vikaya. Now I tell you, brothers and sisters, that here we have Sa'alahu. If I put Al-Mudarrisu, then Mudarrisu becomes the file. But I don't put Mudarris. I just write down Sa'alahu. How will you translate? He asked him. Are you with me? He asked him. Because he is Damir Mustatir as a file. He asked them. He asked her. He asked you. And if I say Sa'alani only, then he asked me. Are you with me? And then Sa'alana, you do not need noon of protection. Only in Ya Mutakallim you need a noon of protection to protect the verb from getting ruined. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is very important to understand. Now we have already done the lesson, so I do not want to repeat it. Inshallah, you will do the lesson and you will repeat it. And if you don't understand, you'll ask me in the tea break, brothers and sisters. We go to page number 32, brothers and sisters. Exercise number 3. تأمل الأمثلة الآتية. Ponder the following examples. Al-Qur'anu. What is Al-Qur'anu, brothers and sisters? Al-Qur'anu marfu. It's marfu. Al-Qur'anu, what is it? Marfu. You see a dhamma there. Now I have a sentence here, which is Qara'at talibul Qur'ana. So what is Qara'a? Fi'al. Where is the file? Atalibu. And what is Al-Qur'ana? Maf'ulun bihi. Got the idea? Very beautiful example. Next one. Al-Kahwatu. Shariba ad-daifu al-kahwata. Sharibal daiful kahwata. Where is the verb, brother? Sharib. Where is the file? Daifa. And where is maf'ulun bihi? Kahwata. See?
Maf'ulun bihi is always mansoob.
Always. See, this is the first time Now we are coming across mansoob form in wholesale. But they are coming in wholesale now. They will come from everywhere now. See, that is, again I emphasize the beauty of Dr. Abdul Rahim's book. We were not introduced to this in book 1 and not up to lesson 5. Now we are introduced and it will come in every sentence, more or less. Okay? Ad-darsu. Ad-darsu. See, marfu. Katabal mudarrisu darsa. The teacher wrote the lesson. Okay? Al-babu. Fatahat Aminatul baba. Fatahat Aminatul baba. So where is the verb? Fataha. If you say fatahat, then no, but the verb is fataha. Then we have a ta'utanisi that tells us that the doer of the action was a feminine. And then where is the fa'il? Aminatu. Okay. And then what is al-baba? Maf'ulun bihi. Inshallah. But this now gives you a lot of access to the sentences in the Quran now. Inshallah. Now the point is this, brother. I had told you long time ago, the sequence of verbal sentence. What is the sequence of verbal sentence? Normally, there can be exceptions. Fi'al, fa'il, and maf'ulun bihi. That is the sequence. Now when the maf'ulun bihi is in the form of a pronoun, then it is joined with the verb. Then it is fi'al, maf'ulun bihi, and fa'il. Only if it is a pronoun. Otherwise not. Otherwise you will see it comes later. But there can be exceptions, brother and sister. Okay. So here is a qara'a talibu. Ask a question. You will get the answer. The student read. Read what? You get the answer. When you get the answer, it means the verb is transitive. What is the Arabic for transitive? Al-muta'addi. Al-muta'addi. Inshallah, slowly, you will master it. And if you don't remember, don't worry. Okay. Shariba daifu. Daifu is the guest. The guest drank. Ask a question. Drank what? You get the answer. That he drank coffee. So coffee is your maf'ulun bihi. Katabal mudarrisu. Mudarris wrote. Ask a question. What is the question? Wrote what? And then you get the answer. Adarsa. That is your maf'ulun bihi. Fatahat Aminatu. Amina opened. Ask a question. What is the question? Opened what? You get the answer. When you get the answer, it is maf'ulun bihi. Jalasat Aminatu. Ask a question. She said what? No. It doesn't fit here. It means that verb is intransitive. It does not need maf'ulun bihi. Once again I repeat, in all of book 1 we had 4 verbs. Zahaba, kharaja, jalasa, raja'a. They were all intransitive. That was a deliberate planning of Dr. Abdul Rahim not to bring transitive verbs. If he had brought transitive verbs, then he has to explain maf'ulun bihi. But he waited till lesson number 5 in book 2 to introduce maf'ulun bihi. So that's very wonderful, very beautiful. Because in other books, brothers and sisters, all these things will come right in the beginning, and it is confusing. You don't know where to give dhamma, where to give fatha. It causes a lot of confusion. But in this, Dr. Abdul Rahim's books, things are step by step. And now, from now onwards, keep your eyes open for maf'ulun bihi. Okay. So, qara'at talibu al-Qur'ana, qara'at talibul Qur'ana, but the talibu is fa'il, And Al-Quran is very easy now for us. No difficulty here. Ayyin, what is the meaning of ayyin? Specify. Fa'il and maf'ulun bihi fi jumal al-atiyati in the following sentences. Da means put. Khattan wahidan tahta fa'il. Put one line under the fa'il. Wa khattaini, there is two lines. Tahtal maf'ulu bihi. Washkel and vowelize. Akhira kulla minha. Okay? And vowelize every fa'il and maf'ulun bihi.